We wouldn't expect anything less from you, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Overestimate or bust. I'll give you guys like another couple of minutes. So, 1 for weeb, 2 for ignorant Westerners. I'll be back in a sec. One of the hardest things I always. This is a way. I'm not. Yeah. How's it going, Goosenheim?
Not well.
You going? It's going well. Right, 1 for weeb. Let's have a look. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 2 for ignorant Westerners. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. We're gonna go English. We're gonna go Japanese voices.
Gotta go full weeb.
Okay. This game's got a shit ton of cutscenes at the start, so in 3, 2, 1, okay. Let's see if I can still play this game. 125. That's actually reasonable for not playing this game since I did my AGDQ submission. This way, sir. There are 2 ways to the keep. The Western Path or the Northern Passage.
So we went full weeb.
We went full weeb.
You did well went full panda costume though.
I don't have a save file on this memory card.
Oh, okay. Do you have any idea what my cap was?
Your cap?
Yeah.
It was like here.
Yeah, you were playing around with PS.
Yeah, I was wearing it, but it was on the sofa, and I don't know where else it could have gone. Could have fallen behind it, to be honest. Okay, so this is going to start off with some very, very precision attacks. Bear with me. I'm going to move up to this first guy and hit him 8 times. Oh dear. There we go. He jumped out of the way, but yeah. So, we now have 2.5 minutes to explain what's going on. It is a tank-controlled survival horror action game. Resident Evil meets feudal Japan, basically. There you go.
If no one has another idea. Okay, then I can't have any, you know. You can't eat on food. Nice and cheesy.
やっぱり来てくれたのですね。
So you can see that obviously there's quite detailed character models. They actually kind of went for a very, very realistic look. Samanosuke Akechi is modelled by Takeshi Kaneshiro, who is a very well-known and very famous Japanese actor. It's not awful at all, Boogaloo. You'll see. But yeah, gone for I say a really realistic look, and then fucking red guy here shows up. I can't remember his name. I remember all the other demon names, but not his. He's got a name as well. So it starts off by Samanosuke getting fucking destroyed, and for all intents and purposes, dying. Yeah, it should be known that this isn't just like a kind of a thing where someone tried to do what Resident Evil did. It is Capcom again. It's their franchise, just like Resident Evil is. The same thing. So Samanosuke dies, let's say. He gets woken up by the ogres, and they are a clan that fight against demons, and they're all here. Have a big old gauntlet, fam. Kill demons, absorb their souls, and go and do some more killing. Be quite simple. It is quite a short game. You're basically running around one particular area. It's kind of like Resident Evil in that you're set in one kind of like keep place, and you don't really go out of that, to be honest. Again, there are puzzles. Got to pick up items and figure things out. The good thing about this run though is it is actually very optimized. The record is like I think my PB is like 118 and the record's like 116. In-game time of 101. Mine's 103. And it's all very kind of precise boss battles, strategies and all that kind of stuff, and and also here and there getting a little bit lucky on drops in here and there. I think we're offline.
It might be the 48-hour disconnect.
No, it happened earlier.
No, we did that earlier.
It says status offline. I don't know. It could just be the dashboard having a shit.
I don't see you offline.
Cool. It's just the dashboard having a shit then. That's fine.
Nice. Good old dashboard.
The dashboard just says offline. That's all. Cool. Why did no one change the title? God, you slackers. So we're going to get the instructions. It just tells you how to play the game. I know how to play it, so I'm going to skip those. But yeah, it's tank controls. And tank control, I fucking love tank controls. Tank controls and static backgrounds, it's amazing. We start off with a little bit of brutality. This guy's going to get destroyed! The disrespect starts here. Disrespect! And then the shreked and the wrecked. There we go. Brutalized. And these guys are going to be all... One. Warlords. So we're going to just skip those and we're going to run through to this next section here as well. And we're going to have our first actual combat section. Now I'm going to do a skill called Isen. The Isen is like a last minute attack, or which is kind of like a counter that one-shots anything you hit with it. It's different kinds of timings to different enemies, but I'll see if I can get it right. Good start. Didn't get that one. You can kind of like coax the enemies to attack you like this. I am destroying these little bastards. Oh my god, I'm good at this game still. Who'd have thunk it? 4 Isens, 4 deaths. There we go. Open the door! I've killed all the monsters! What's really good about this is that all of the English voiceovers are really shit. But they're enjoyable to perform, I kind of find. I'm very good at doing Guildenstern, so I'll do Guildenstern's lines when he shows up. Guildenstern's one of the demons in the game, but yeah.
That's not Japanese subtitles.
They're not Japanese subtitles, no.
Why?
Because I wanted to have it in English so people could understand what's going on.
Oh.
But I have it in Japanese so the weebs are sated. So I'm going to move in a particular way, just to kind of get past things. Normally straight towards the place I want to go. I pick up this thing, and I'm just going to exit out of that. Okay, so the cool thing about this is you get different swords and stuff in this game that are used for different reasons. Different elements and stuff, so you can use them in different ways. But first of all, we're going to pick up the Thunder Orb, which gives us, if I can remember the name of the blade, we've got, oh god, it's Shippu and Arashi, Koen, and... I can't remember. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter what they're called, but yeah. 1, 2, 1. There are different types of trick boxes that I'll be using as well, just to kind of pick up all the stuff that we need. I don't remember our talk, sorry. We have had many talks apparently. This is a marathon safety strat. I don't like to do it, but you know. I tend to reference Hamlet, being a Shakespearean wanker. But yeah, you can. Okay, so let's avoid this jeb end over here, and we're going to run past this jeb end over here as well. They are perhaps the hardest ones to ascend that we actually do go out of our way to ascend in this game. So I'm going to run over here and I'm going to use the rope ladder that I got from that. And we're going to be going through here to face our first boss, the big red demon that we saw earlier, who killed Samanosuke. Oh, killed. I don't know. It's not really said whether he does die or not. But you know, I always like to assume he does, and he's revived by the power of the ogre clan. So there is a little bit of RNG in this game, and that's how many blue soul drops you get from the bosses. So you'll get red soul, yellow soul, and blue soul. Yellow is your HP, blue is MP, and red is experience. The experience route is very precise in this game. Yeah, let's see if I can do it, basically. I'm going to go 1, 2. That was an early attack from him. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's 6. Nice, I got a big blue one. Big blue. Another big blue, that's very good. Nice. How could I die at the hand of a human? Wow, look at the racism from Volters.
It was properly translation.
Well, okay. Okay. So this is Guildenstern. I'm going to go meet next. He's a beast. You can actually open doors when you're not even near them, which is great. We're all like walking into a place, and there's a guy going there, and he's all sweet, beautiful, lovely. Ooh, the dripping blood. Ooh, what's this? Oh, a liver. What's that smell? Who's there? A human? How disappointing. Face me, demon.
What a beauty.
Who do you think you are talking to? I haven't seen one as foolish as you since that, Nobunaga. Nobunaga? I operated on and resurrected that pitiful Nobunaga after he was killed in Okihazama. He then made a pact with the demons and pledged his eternal loyalty to serve us forever as our slave. Oh, yes, it is indeed true. Now let me show you my most recent creation. Bite the belly of that maggot and feast upon his bloody flesh. Okay, so this is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Oh, woo! Almost got me. He almost got me. I will let Takeshi speak. green goth. But remember, there are about 7 other people in this room who might talk as well, so... Look at how tough this boss is! Okay, so I've got a little bit of focusing to do for this next section, because there's one of the big things we do to get experience is coming up in this very, very next room, where we're going to be introduced to the blue soul absorbers. They're like these blue skull things that absorb souls, and yeah, they double the experience that they give if you kill them. So I need to get this one. 1, 2. The one at the... Oh shit, okay, the middle one here, this one here. On? Kind of right. That's not good. That's nowhere near enough. That was really bad. I haven't got enough souls by like 10. That's really annoying. Okay, I have to go fire first because that's what I need. But I'll get lightning after. That's really annoying. I've got 3999, haven't I? Oh, 3980. Okay, so I've got to upgrade Cohen first. Fire magic. I'm literally 20 off because I killed the wrong one. Because the camera angle swapped and they swapped their position, I couldn't tell which one I was going after. I thought it was the one on the left, but I kind of fixed. I changed my mind and I was wrong. So that happened. Losing one is not catastrophic, but I can't lose another because of it. So I need to get an Isen on this guy. First time. Cool, got one there. One more. You got to move over here to make him spawn, and then you can get him. Cool. There we go. We can move on. I've got 7,500 right now because I've used 2,000 souls. So each bar that you see is worth 1,000 souls. By the end of the next boss, I need to have 10,000. If I don't have that, I'm screwed. But there, I've got things I can do to make sure I get that many souls. Damn it! I got stuck on this way. Oh my god! Fuck me! This is horrible positioning. This is the worst start I've ever had in my life. Yeah, I got stuck on him to the right hand side when I was trying to get to the left, but whatever. Good ass start, dude.
しかさ、斎藤家では見かけない顔だな。お主、ひょっとして明智様之助殿では。やはり、いや、こんなところでお会いできるとは。拙者小田家家臣、木下藤吉郎でござる。この男こそ後に天下を取る。
This man will eventually conquer the world under the name Hideyoshi Toyotomi. So I will be picking up items here and there to allow me to get through certain bosses at certain points. We shall meet again. Okay, so I'm going to start by grabbing these arrows on the right-hand side. I always collect 30 arrows in a marathon run. If it's a PB attempt, I'll go for 20 because I don't need the extras. Yeah. For the most part, I'll avoid enemies. I'll only kill the ones that are, you know, literally in my way and they're very easy to dispatch. And I can't get through without dispatching them, really.
さっきの侍みたいにオイラに乱暴するに決まってるんだ。
そんなことはしない。小僧、名前は？
夢丸。
夢丸か。
Yumemaru, you must tell me, what did that samurai want with you? For some reason, the English voiceover tends to always bring up the samurai at the end, because they're idiots, but... Yeah, the original PS2 version is the superior version of the game, in my opinion. There were some things that they added to the Xbox 360 version. The only good thing the 360 version did was make cutscenes, all cutscenes skippable. But it switched everything up, and also added in Oni souls to absorb. So you could actually transform into an Oni in the first one, which was a little bit, you know, overkill for me. Because I like the simplicity of this game, in that, you know, you were just a samurai, and you know, Samanosuke hadn't actually, you know, mastered the powers of the ogre yet. So I do like the fact that he can't do that, and that it was introduced in Onimusha 3 for him, at least. For 2, in 2 it was added to Jubei's kit. So Jubei. Sorry, that's some Onimusha 2 bullshit for you. Okay, we're going to leave that guy down there to suffer, both of them in fact. So the reason I leveled fire up to level 2 is because these little pods here, they say what level a magic needs to be in order to open it. So I leveled up, I should have leveled up lightning as well, but I leveled up fire to level 2, and I would have done lightning as well, but I'll do lightning in a little bit instead. Yes, that's right, I'll do lightning. How are you, Goosenheim?
I am just fine, my friend. How are you?
I'm breathing, which I must say is a stellar achievement. So we got a nice little puzzle section here in the game, where we're going to do some puzzles. Who'd have thought?
What a deep mind.
I know, right? Thanks, man. Cheers. Fucking love you, Jane. Wow. Jenny and I keep having these lovely moments, and then we ruin it by doing the things like this. You never see the lovely moments, but fucking Jenya. Okay, so there's a lot of kind of cool tiny bits of movement that I'll do here, which I think are swaggy as fuck, but they're only swaggy as fuck if you know how this game kind of operates. So I've got 2 characters. You can obviously use the waifu that is, you want to use her, the waifu that is Kaede. She's very, very quick and nimble, as she is a kunoichi. She ain't no samurai, though. So I need to basically pull these cranks as we go to open up the right doors. This is hard to do. Got it. Getting the right spacing on that is really, really tough. But you don't actually need to go and pull the last one. You can just go through with Kaede and it skips the entire last bit, so that's fine. In order to continue here, I do need to get a little bit of magic, fill that bad boy up, and then you actually need to turn on the lights, otherwise you can't see that door, and so you have to do that. It's really annoying. This is this is an interesting puzzle. You need to be able to see the pattern really, really quickly if you want to be successful with speed. But yeah, it's basically you want to I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, there we go. You want to basically see the pattern as quickly as you can and kind of just move as quickly as you can. That was quite slow for me just because I haven't done it in a while, so it's just remembering the options and potentials I've got. And then to end it up, you've got a quick tile moving puzzle thingy-mabob, which is quite cheeky. You've got a shit ton more time than you actually need. I would have loved to see. I would like to have seen more of these kind of puzzle sections in this game.
This is my water that was over there.
Yeah. I didn't make not at all, Green Goth. I said that you can play Kaede and she's a kunoichi. What's wrong with that? So Samanosuke is going to die unless the very intelligent Kaede saves him. So we're going to go over to this little tile puzzle, and I'm going to do this super quick. God, that hurts the that hurts the thumbs. That does. That's very, very rusty. So apologies, but it was quite fast. This the bit in the middle. I just said the waifu. I didn't say she is specifically Samanosuke's waifu. I just said that she is the waifu of this game. And then that is the end of it, of this little puzzle section. Pull the tab. And then split. I love the CG in this game as well, by the way. All of the static backgrounds are gorgeous. If you have a look at each individual one, like trying to take them individually, and they are just absolutely stunning. I wish more games did static backgrounds like this, because they are just gorgeous. And as I said, I'm a big fan of tank controls, even though I maybe shouldn't be. I'm gonna go down now. In this room, if you're playing on the Xbox version, it does have a killer doll, which is bullshit, so no one gives a shit about the killer doll. Good timing on that, to kind of like bookend that little song. We're going to use the left and right crest pieces, and we're going to open up the door. We're going to go through the door, and we're going to let Samanosuke do more speaking, so Lady can get her rocks off. Yeah. So, have you decided to serve the Oda clan? It is too late for the boy. You should not bark up the wrong tree. The strong will prey upon the weak. Farmers obey samurai, and humans obey demons. You arrogant fool. See you again, Samanosuke. Okay, so again, some nice movement here. We're going to flip round and we're going to run a slight angle to there so we can go through the door, but I messed up the angle. I need a few more souls, obviously, because I'm behind. I'm going to run to the front here, and so I'm going to suck up the souls here. You don't have to go in there, you should. I'm not going to get enough. I'm going to have, you only get like 1,000 from this guy for fighting him. So, I'm bad at video games. I'm bad at video games. So this is a Marcellus one. Go, Marcellus! He's really annoying. Marcellus 1 is perhaps one of the hardest fights in the game to do optimally. You need a few blue drops, but also you need to be able to kind of like get in past his defenses really quickly and effectively. But he is a really, really tough fight. No blue souls, which is bad. Blue souls. There it is, blue soul. Oh, see there. if you're on the wrong part of the roof, he actually you actually just hit the roof and not actually him, which is really annoying. Double blue, big blue soul. There we go. Nice. He would have been dead earlier if I just hit that hit on the middle of the roof, but I was bad.
Didn't help that you were like exactly at the point where the screen switches back
Yeah,
and forth.
someone just mentioned that the camera angles changing is something you just get used to. It's kind of annoying when they are in like really awkward positions. I am literally 100 souls off 10,000, which is what I need. Because I basically I'm gonna have to kill, or I'm gonna have to go back to a magic mirror, so it just adds in a menu. It's not gonna like slow me down massively, but one extra magic mirror is some time that you don't really want to waste. So I've now got Shippu and Arashi. Arashi is the magic, obviously, wind, and Shippu is the name of the double-sided blade. I have 180 off. That's just BS, dude. I would want to go Arashi level 2 into Arashi level 3, but you know I can't do that. You need 2,000 for each of the level 2 magics, and then 4,000 for the level 3 magics for each one, and it's 3,000 and 6,000 for the swords themselves. In Onimusha 1, you upgrade the swords and the magics separately. So obviously you do more magic damage, or you do more physical damage based on what you upgrade. Yeah. This is not necessarily an isometric perspective, though, Ferris Wheel. These are static and set camera angles that change. Normally I tend to say isometrics when you look at it from that diagonal angle, which is what in most fucking strategy RPGs. Oh, man. I hate isometrics, dude. お姉ちゃんは It's okay, little boy. Hug my glowing, blinking eye.
お姉ちゃんは
心配するな。雪見は必ず助け出す。
Yeah, money way to push the game, huh? No, it just means it's not a good push.
小さい時から政略結婚の道具として育てられた雪姫には自由な一つだ。だから弱い。
America.
She wants to help them. In this world, only the strong survive.
Indeed, Hundert. There are some games that I don't mind the isometric perspective for. BOF is one of them. BOF is one of the few. But any strategy RPG with isometrics can get to fuck, basically.
I ate too much.
You ate too much. You did deserve to eat. You hadn't done anything all day apart from Final Fantasy 9.
I played Final Fantasy 9. That's what I did all day with my life.
Oh, I said, yeah. And then share them with the people of this country. Yeah. So this definitely not suspicious lady who's just running around a manor filled with demons is going to pop in and say hi. She seems completely normal and there's nothing wrong with her.
雪姫様が地下に
That's basically what she sounds like. I'm not even joking. That's not really the exact words she says, but that's how they are performed. There's always a lot more theatre in a Japanese voiceover. Okay, so we're going to skip these enemies here. There's one Isen I need to get the timing down for. I'm still working on it. The world record holder does it perfectly, but it's in this screen here. No, I didn't get it. But yeah, you can basically run up to that thing and just go for it. Genma Onimusha, I wasn't a big fan of Genma, personally. I like the simplicity of this one over Genma, which added a lot more to the original formula, but that's me. Haven't got too much magic for the fire sword either. I've got a boss coming up which is kind of magic perfect, and I didn't unfortunately have enough magic, which means I'll have to kind of get some in the fight from the boss. Normal sword only. That'll be an interesting run. Be really difficult to fight Hecuba with normal sword only. Fuck, that would be a horrible thing to do. Okay, so... there we go. Please get out of my way, dude. This is terrible movement. Fuck me. This is rust. This is... oh my fuck. There we go. This is really bad, but whatever. You would obviously use Shippu against Hecuba. I'm just saying, but like the normal sword only challenge run would be really interesting. Not too difficult. A little puzzle that just kind of throws some swinging things at you. I won't stop for any experience. I will stop for magic though. If it does give me a magic drop, I will suck it up. Magic, lovely. Had to use 9 against her. Fuck. Yeah, I should do a sword only challenge run actually. I get for this game. Okay, so the spoopy moment. Ah! I hope all of you shat your pants, because that was scary, yo. Okay, puzzle time again. If I can remember this one, it is here. Here. I wasn't a fan of Dawn of Dreams myself. It was just too much bullshit. Like, you got like 50 million fucking weapons and you had to upgrade them all. It was too much. Like, the reason this formula works is because it's all about limits. It's all about not having too much available to you. It's about limitations. And that's what survival horror is about. And as it became more and more of an action game than a survival horror action game, it kind of lost a little bit of it. That was why the first 2 are perhaps the most pure Onimusha games, and 3 is a really, really fun game. It's just not as strategic, let's say. Although I do like 3 as well. Dawn of Dreams was just a wash for me, personally. I played it and I enjoyed it, but like it was a bit of a wash. But yeah, so this chap's going to send us down to to where we're going to be fighting our next boss. Meanwhile, obviously it's going to introduce the 2-character play system, so we're going to have a little time to chill with Kaede. But before we do, we are going to get just a little bit of exposition as to what's going on the 2 sides. So, wait a second. Who's this? We know where Samanosuke is. Who's that? Turns out that she was faking. Samanosuke, no! Samanosuke? That ain't good. You're not strong enough, are you? Experienced. I always say strong enough, it's experienced enough. But this is why you don't leave that on the top. Man, I need to play Nier Automata. I need to get that game when I have the money. Yeah, Nier Automata looks pretty darn sick. Doing a little casual playthrough of that on the old Strammerino. When I get back, I've missed streaming like properly, like the daily stuff. Okay, so we now have control of Kaede, and we're gonna have an actual combat section with her. So she obviously is weaker. She is faster though, so we will use that to our advantage. I do have Neo actually. Boogaloo. It's kind of like Souls meets Onimusha, so I'm really, yeah, I'm really looking forward to Neo as well. I love the demo for Neo. The alpha and beta demos were really, really good. So say hello to Dying Guy and say goodbye to Dying Guy. Dying Guy is very, very lovely. He gives us a key. Thank you very much, Dying Guy. But we thanks Dying Guy. Would be good if we have the thanks in chat. But yeah, Nier Automata, and a bunch of other games are kind of what's going through my PS4, I think, in the future. Are you going to move out the way? You are. Fantastic. Thank you. I mean, the thing is, when it comes to... I really was excited for Horizon Zero Dawn, but then they decided it would be a good idea to release 2 days before Zelda, so rip them. So... We're going to avoid this, we're going to avoid this, then we're going to dodge, and we're going to run past him. Okay, so normally we leave people who are being attacked by demons to fend for themselves. This is the one time we're not going to do that. We need to kill this guy because basically every time you save these soldiers, they drop a really good item, and the item that this guy drops is one of the most important for battle strategies coming up. Cheers, buddy. He gives us a soul absorber. Now, many people who play this game don't know how these things work, but they're actually ridiculously OP. And again, when I use it and when I kind of get to the boss fight, I will explain that properly, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're going to pick up the gear. Going to move back. Oh, God, if I can remember this one. I think this is 572. It is 572, yeah. Magic Jewel. Obviously, only Samanosuke has magic that we use, so... I'll save those for him. Yeah, that's why that was how I describe it as well. Souls and Oni, just because you know the Oni feel is really there, and the Souls aspect I guess there's a little heartbeat there for it, but it is very different from Souls though and Onimusha, but it's got essences of both. There is a cool thing that good old Kaede can do, and if I can do it, there we go. Don't need to do it, but you can do like backflips and shit over enemies, which is just pretty sick. Yeah, I don't really get a massive Ninja Gaiden vibe from it though, Ferris wheel myself, but you know, I wasn't too much of a fan of like the newer Ninja Gaiden stuff. Played the original stuff, but I kind of I am rooting Fluorites at some point. I do want to root Fluorites properly. This screen also has the largest loading between the static backgrounds because it's such a big screen. So yeah, luckily when you kind of pick up the plate and pull the chain from the inside, it actually stops the furnace, so you don't have to worry about taking ages running out, which is quite nice. So now that we've got the gold and silver plates, we're going to make our way back to where we picked up the cog, and we're going to use the plates on a door nearby there to get through to the final section of Kaede's first part in the game. And we are going to do a little bit of fighting with Kaede. Actually, she gets to fight one of the hardest regular enemies in the game, in the form of the cloaked demon. Okay, so start on this side, just because it's a shorter menu, because the silver goes onto the right rather than going twice up to the plate, to the gold plate. Skip over to the left. Use the gold plate. Okay, so we're going to go up here to pick up the Sacred Knife. This is a secret, a strong weapon for Kaede, which allows her to basically slay demons. It's a demon slaying Tanto. Tanto? Yeah, Tanto. I'm pretty sure she uses a Tanto. It's not long enough to be a Wakizashi. She also wields it reverse grip, which I'm pretty sure is generally reserved for Tanto usage. Anyway. That's the end of Kaede's section in terms of movement. We've got a boss fight last. So the Cloaked Demon is going to be our final section here, which is quite nice. The thing is about that though, Krilla Bran, is that that's just how it works. That's how business works. And, you know, a lot of games are just mediocre, and people kind of tend to forget that being mediocre is completely okay as a video game. Not every single game has to be an absolute knockout, destructing, changing worlds, you know, kind of thing. But yeah, it's... Horizon Zero Dawn may not be a godlike game, but it's a good game. And there's nothing wrong with pushing that for sales, because it's an exclusive, and it's what's keeping Sony winning, let's say. Whatever you might want to call a console war, if you want to go down that route. Shout outs to Scalebound, right? Indeed, she is a Kunoichi, Pleo. I made that distinction at the very, very start. Yukihime-sama! Backdash. 1, 2. 2 will do. Nice fight.
I have no idea where Turbo is.
Yeah, indeed, free kill. That's not really... Because there's nothing wrong with being average. Most people are. If everybody in the world was exceptional, nothing would be exceptional, because everything... The average would be exceptional. You know what I mean? Mate, actually Tenchu is a game I want to play a little bit more. I haven't played too much Tenchu. From what I've seen of it, it looks really sick. I think I played a little bit of Tenchu 2. But yeah, Tenchu would be a sick game to bring back. Okay, so this is where I have to menu again, because I need to upgrade Arashi to level 3. No, not Arashi to level 3. What am I doing? I needed Koen level 3. It's Koen first, then Arashi. Well, I've just ruined this entire run. That's fine. This is fine. Probably go above estimate now because of that. Arashi level 3 first. That's Rust right there. That's Rust. So the reason I wanted fire level 3 is because 2 uses of fire level 3. This is Stylado, by the way. Stylado is a doppelganger. The only way to kill him quickly is to use magic on him. And you basically have to wait for him to use magic, and then you can punish him by using your own magic. Now. Okay. Yeah, so basically what I wanted to do was not have him bullshit me with... if I had level 3 fire, I could use 2 fires, 2 thunders, and he'd die. But I don't get that luxury no mo. I don't see you crying at all, and I don't know why you would cry for this section. It's just a doppelganger. So he would be dead after the next one of these that I have to do, but because I only had fire level 2, he won't die after this one. Oh, he does. Never mind. I think I hit him with wind first. That's why.
I can't tell if you got bodied or the doppelganger.
I use wind, so I got away with it. But yeah. Yeah, but it's a doppelganger. Green Goth. It's a doppelganger. The actual Samanosuke is still alive. I got lucky with the amount of damage I did with the wind, because otherwise I wouldn't have killed with just 2 fires, 2 thunders. Yeah, but it's just a doppelganger. Green Goth, it's just a doppelganger. 1 2 1 2 2. I know, Ferris wheel. How did it fit in the chest is the question. That's my question. How did it fit in the chest? It's obviously a lot bigger than you thought. I'm going to let this little bit play out because we've got a sexy lady right here. She's going to give us a little bit of leg to show. Ooh, cheeky bit of crotch, but then she's not all that she seems to be. Oh dear. That's not... Alright, love, are you alright? Nice. Almost stabs a young boy in the face. Well then, not quite as nice as I thought. Thanks for coming. Press 1 if you're a fan of sexy ladies. Press 2 if you're a fan of sexy men. I love it when my ladies melt right in front of me. Yes. Okay, so time to get out of here. This is the final area in the game is behind there. So we need to prepare ourselves for the final battle. Yeah. So now, obviously, Kaede has unlocked the way to this far side. So we can go over here and check out that far side as well. Which is really, really handy. He does that if you block that one. I hate this guy. This is one of the hardest rooms to do fast because you just don't get the thing you want. This guy's going to be fine. He's going to be fine. Don't worry, guys. He's fine. Don't worry about it. He's got it. He's a noble samurai, he's got it. Or a guard or whatever. See now, this is I don't know why I forgot about this door. This is where I need fire level 3. That's why I made a massive error here. I hope I didn't use too much souls. We good. I don't use that just yet. Okay. You're right there, Voltus.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Okay, so level 3 fire means we can go through here. Don't know why I forgot that. I'm good at video games. 232, and then it's 233, and then it's 22. Sorry, 1213 12. I'm gonna upgrade the sword in a bit. Okay, so this is a quite a tricky room, really, to do super fast. You want to basically bait these enemies in. So I'm going to run forward a little bit, make the first 3 pig dudes be all like, "Hey boys," and then I'm going to zone back, and then I'm going to attack all 3 of them. Do it again, hopefully hitting the one at the back as well. Yes, there we go. A little bit more. We're going to start by using, well, now that we've got to use 1 fire on him. I need to do this very quickly. Got it. That should be it. Nice. I'm going to pick up this decorated sword. So that was obviously a lot of experience, it was a lot of stuff. You don't need to pick up any of the other items because they're all pretty, you know, fine. They're all fine. Run. Run! And this is where you would then upgrade Arashi, but I'm bad at video games, so I did it in the wrong order, but yeah. Arashi now needs to become level Tress. So I'm going to make sure I don't get 20,000 souls. If I get 20,000 souls, I get an upgrade to my gauntlet, which loses me a shit ton of time. Yeah. I don't want to do that, obviously. I'm actually probably, what I'm going to do, I'll re-equip this. It makes dealing with one particular thing easier. Are the other items average? What do you mean? In terms of the weaponry, I use all 3 weapons across the board. And I only use particular weapons here, particular items here and there. There are some really good items in this game. Like there are a couple of projectile weapons. I only use one of the projectile weapons, the bow, because I don't need the gun. The matchlock just takes ages to get. You need to. It's in that door there with the 3 blue. You need level 3 thunder magic, which means another 4,000 souls that I haven't got time for. So yeah. Okay, this is my last bit of grinding, really, where I need to get, again, another Isen on this chap here, and then I need to farm the blue soul absorbers. Don't fuck it up. There we go. Okay, I need to let this guy go. Spin, 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 spin. Need to let this guy go over here. Go for it. Oh shit, this is not good. This guy should not have spawned, but he did. Okay, cool, we're good. Get out of here! Oh shit, I just got a fuck ton of souls. That was more than I needed. The thing is that there was a 3rd blue absorber that appeared. I only needed to get 3 bars, but it doubled to 6 because of the 3rd one. That was just unfortunate spacing, which in terms of the ones it gave me. And I got blocked off by the Minotaur. That's just RNG. I've got 21,000 souls now, so I'll get the upgrade. You only need 18,500 is the amount you need total, I think. 2, 4, 6, 10, 14. No, 16,500 is the optimal. Absolute optimal. Pretty sure. 14. Yeah. Oh no, because I need to upgrade the sword as well. So that's 17. Yeah, 19. If I was to go perfect, it'd be 18.5. For fuck's sake, equip the right weapon. 18.5, 1900, 19,000. Sorry, to be like fucking precise. Yeah. Yeah, that's level 2, and then this is level 3 in here. And this is why you need to upgrade level 3 when you do. There it is. This next bit as well has fucking good music, but you don't hear it for long enough. I can't remember the name, but it's something Mountain is the name of the music. Check out the actual. I can't remember. It's like either it's like Misty Mountain or something, but it's gorgeous music. This place. There's another red soul shrine there. If you don't have enough, you can just top yourself up. Okay. So hopefully this guy's going to give me a good pattern. Fuck you. I'll grab that anyway. He gave me an alright pattern. I didn't really want to break the bridge, but I kind of was forced to with the ESN. I did get the ESN though, so I feel like a fucking god, I'll say that much. But we're going to get the gauntlet upgrade, I'm sorry. So I'm going to upgrade Enryu to level 2, which needs 3,000 souls. And then I will upgrade, I would only in a normal run do 20 arrows to fire arrows, but because it's a marathon run, 30. Okay, pick up this one, this is 3 and 6. No, it's not that. 3, 6. I have now got 2 jewels to use, so I can use those. 1, 2. Also shout outs to this static background here. This one's alright, but the one that Kaede has is fucking gorgeous. Okay, so we're now over to Kaede's second section. She gets, it's not as long, this one. To be fair, both of her sections are quite slow. There's more to it than what I do. Obviously, I'm just running through it as balls. So it's quite quick, but there is a lot that you can actually do with Kaede in her sections, like loads of items to find, loads of enemies to kill as well if you want to do like a perfect run. That kind of stuff. So we need to pick up the Great Bow, and we need to pick up the Great Arrow. The Great Bow and Great Arrow combined will break the little weird thing creating the windshield to the Demon Realm. Not the Dark Realm, the Demon Realm. They are different. There is would you like to go to the Dark Realm? There's no guarantee that you will live. But if you do, great rewards await you. So yeah, Kaede's second section. We're going to do a lot more flips in this one. If you like flips, press 17.4. If you like flips. If you don't, screw you. There we go. Flips! Like flips. Kaede is amazing. She's really cool. It's a shame that her sections are so short. I would have liked to have had a longer section with her. Just to kind of use a lot more of her skills. So the issue about destroying this bridge is that you now have to run around this bullshit. And you can just get caught by the enemies if you're a little bit bad at the game, which I like to think I am. So
I wouldn't disagree.
cheers, mate. I mean, I am the worst runner at the game. Out of 2 runners, I'm the slowest. Can you please? Can you please? I couldn't get through the door anyway. That was really weird. That was really bizarre. Right. And then that room was a breeze. That room's actually harder than the first room that I got caught on, but no worries. I'm gonna hug this left-hand side wall, just so I only take 1 arrow shot. Otherwise, I take 2, and it would knock me back further. Okay, this is 1, 1, 2, 1. Oh fuck me, I did it wrong. Oh, I keep forgetting this one. This is one I just know off the. I need to know off the top of my head. So it's 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So I've got a decorated arrow. This is actually quite a cool little puzzle. There was another door that I was supposed to go through that's kind of like waiting for me, and yeah, this one here. So you are supposed to run around the back here and you find the great arrow. By picking up the great arrow, what it does is it you get the arrow, great, but there's a weight on the dragon thing which actually locks the door and locks you in. So if you hadn't picked up the decorated arrow, you'd put it back and go and find stuff. But I've got the decorated arrow, so I put the decorated arrow on instead, which weights it down and conveniently unlocks the black box as well there, which is quite handy. And now I've got the great arrow. So I've got the great arrow and the great bow. Jubilation. Let there be much merriment. Okay, so I'm going to hug the wall again. I'm going to change my direction. He fired way early, what the fuck. Okay, so run past this guy. He's going to stand there and do nothing. Oh my god. Why is that guy the final boss of this fucking section? So the green key is used there and we can continue. So let's go down here and we're going to find ourselves this screen. Look at this screen. Fuck. It's gorgeous. And this one. Actually, no, I think there was another guy who picked it up, but then he picked up Genma because he could skip cutscenes, but there was another guy who ran this for a little bit. Okay, so this is the... I didn't save, fuck me. This is... I could die here if I'm really bad at the game. This is the Hecuba fight. Now, this is the reason I've got Fire level 3, Wind level 3, apart from narrative reasons. But also I've upgraded the sword to level 2 as well. And I've got the fire arrows. And I've still got the soul absorber. This is where the soul absorber is going to come into play. And this is why it's actually really, really broken. Yeah, as I said, the soul absorber is broken. I'm going to hopefully get the right positioning for it. If I don't, I'm going to cry like a little bitch. But, you know, if not, then we can rejoice. See how it goes. So I've got Wind level 3 and I've got Bolt level 2 as well. So, sorry, Arashi and Shiden. Yumemaru will be sacrificed in front of Princess Yuki. No! Princess Yuki cherishes Yumemaru. If he is sacrificed in front of her, her sorrow will peak, making her blood its most delicious and strongest. Okay, so what the soul absorber does, when you use it, a circle is created. Which is really confusing for many people, but if you absorb souls when you're inside that circle, it one-shots enemies and absorbs their souls. That's why it's so godlike. So I'm going to hopefully get hopefully one blue soul drop. So, don't target anyone else, but target her. Okay, Okay, I need one blue soul drop, as I said, to make this as fast as it can be. No blue soul drop. Not the best. One blue soul drop will mean that I can do this one more time, if I get it. Let's charge and see if I get anything. No, I got a blue yellow soul. That's fine. I'm going to space myself here. I'm going to equip the fire arrows. I'm then going to go and use the soul absorber. I'm going to keep myself safe. So, they're dead. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missed. Now, remember I just killed those babies there, so I'd be having a lot more trouble with Hecuba if these babies were still alive. Now, because they are still alive, now these ones are alive, I have to start moving out of the way and hope that I don't target the babies and target Hecuba. One more. There we are. Good fight. Come on. Okay. That's a tough strat. God, you get claps for doing fucking Donkey Kong level 1. It's alright. Nah, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not bitter or jealous of your popularity and love.
And I'll stop clapping. Look at this brutality.
Yeah, it's brutal. I got really lucky with the spawnings of the babies. They took ages to respawn, so I only actually killed like 2 extra. But he got caught on the walls. We didn't actually. They can be really aggressive and kind of get in the way of you quite a lot. And I got really lucky with that final hit just to land. Yeah. I only missed 1, which is kind of rare. It's actually really hard to get the timing on those arrows because like as soon as the arrow's notched, there'll be like a moment where the fire on the end of the arrow starts. You then have to wait a beat when the fire is there and then shoot because she's got iframes that last long enough that if you spam the arrows you'll miss. So you've got to literally notch it, wait, fire, notch it, wait, fire, and also know when she's going to move. You should be able to get a few arrows off before she goes. So you don't want to waste as many arrows. In a PB attempt, I'd only get 20 arrows and make them all fire. I had 30 there in case I missed them. You probably do it, I think, if I counted correctly, like 16, 17. So you don't have much room for error. If I got the 3rd wind into thunder, it would have taken about, I don't know, 13 fire arrows. Princess Yuki, Yumimaru, I will save you! Okay, cool, so he's left-handed when he's playing the game normally, as you can see. He's got the bow in his right hand and he notches with his left. Okay, we're going to equip Fire Sword first, and then we're going to just use Bow Arrow, anything else. What do you mean I'm a troll? What am I doing? And now he's holding the bow in his left arrow, and he aimed with his right. For the Bryan Adams moment, the Kevin Costner. Everything I do it for you. Bit of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. I'm doing commentary for a speedrun, Green. So, with that bit done, it's off to the Demon Realm. We've got 2 boss battles left. We're going to fight Marcellus once again. Quite a tricky fight, actually, but quite fun as well. To do it right is fun. it can easily go against you, and if I'm not on full HP, he has a move which can combo me to death. In a PB attempt, I wouldn't get the health that I got at the start, and from your like base health, he can kill you in one combo. So yeah. You pathetic human worm. Impressive you've come this far, but ultimately futile since your journey ends here. Only demons can enter.
This guy again.
Yeah, Guildenstone, yeah. What did you say? How dare you, a mere human, mock me? Fine then. It's time for you to fight my greatest creation. Come, Marcellus! He says it in an amazing way. Not Marcellus, he says this. Marcellus! So his name's kind of like Merciless, which I quite like, rather than Marcellus. But yeah. Okay, so this is an easy... It's 2 stages, with sword and shield and double sword. I'm going to space forward to make him... okay, I missed it. That's really weird, I normally get that hit. Okay, it's fine, we're all good. 2 hits of fire sword and he's fucked. Fire sword magic. Now, you're going to see him flinching whenever I attack him. I'm going to keep doing this and making him flinch until he stops flinching. When he stops flinching, which means that he's into his final stage, and I can basically use magic to finish him off. Good combo. There it is. Fuck me, he's really trolly today. Because I missed 1 hit of the fire, I don't actually have enough fire magic to do this. But what I'd want to do is obviously use fire on him. There we go. Okay, he's in his final form. So now I just use magic to finish him off. Because he can't avoid magic. He can't not be comboed by magic. That's part of the game. Okay, so I will get this. I wouldn't normally again in a PB attempt, but it's a marathon run, so you gotta be safe. That door there hides a secret weapon, and the only way to get in there is by doing the Dark Realm. You get an item called the Bishamon Sword, and the Bishamon Ocarina, and you... Please hurry up. It takes long when you do that. You get the Bishamon Ocarina, and then you can grab the Bishamon Sword from there. The Bishamon Sword is a god-slaying sword, pretty much, and it's godlike. That will get one shot by it. You know, the cloaked demons take like 3 hits before they get 1 shot, and you just... Oh man, it's just destructful. Destructful? Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. Full of destruction. Massive anus there, which... just spews out more Ronaldos. You enjoyed that one.
I do.
And this movement is really annoying to do, having to kind of like consistently just like notch yourself over to the right consistently. Tank controls, are they? Okay, so this is the final boss. This is Fortinbras. Although it says help us, don't ask. How's it going, Angelo? I am Fortinbras. Up your Fortinbras hole, mate. Oh yeah, skip that. Whoops. He's a big old snack. There's a lot of snacks in games, isn't there? Lots of snacks.
All the snacks.
He's gonna be all like, lightning on you, girly. John. Sorry. Even if I die, I will destroy you! Okay, so I have a level 2 fire sword, Naturaler. So I'm going to kick the dick off this guy with it. Okay. Always duck back, Bowie, you know this. Okay, he's going to use fire. If he uses fire breath, you want to use wind magic just to get through it and bring him down. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I've missed an attack here, I'm going to stab him in the face and then use my magic. So the only way you actually do real damage to this guy is by hitting his head. You're only attacking his leg just so that you can, or you're only attacking his snack form so that you can bring his head down, and then you can attack his head. And then every time he does that, he also then does this kind of stuff, where he... Fuck me, dude. Basically, he'll do that until he hits you sometimes, and sometimes he will just stop it. Okay, that was lightning, double twice, that's not good. Fire is much better than that final hit, but I'm trying to conserve MP as well. Running back is much better than just letting him. I'm in the corner, I can't dash back there, unfortunately. So I can dash back there, yeah. That'll do. Damn it. It's tips down, it's damage to his head. Gotta do it. Okay, that's good, because that's fire magic back. May not seem like it's worth it, but it is. So timing, the split to time, well, the end of time is when I get the final hit on this guy. I'll let him hit me with that laser because it's worth it. Back. You'll know when he's close to dead because he'll basically fall down his last time a lot quicker than normal. So basically it won't take like 17 hits to get him down. But also use a lot more magic as well because he's a little bitch. Speaking of being a little bitch, I'm going to use a herb there. Split time. 1:22:17.
Underestimate, man.
Underestimate, I told you.
God, what's this?
God gamer, dude.
God gamer.
Yeah, it's a fun ass game to play. It really is a good run. Very, very quick. Of the hour 22, probably about I don't know, 25-30 minutes is raw cutscenes, unfortunately. Yeah, it's good fun. It's good fun. Just an enjoyable little bit of execution here and there. The RNG's not too major either, so you can't really, hate it too much. Like, it does, you know, when you are grinding out those runs to try and get perfect Marcellus 1s and perfect Red Demon at the start. I keep forgetting his name. It can get a little bit annoying, but other than that, it's fine. You can consistently get below 120 just by playing well. No worries, Extreme. I hope you enjoyed Onimusha. The Onimusha 2 run is bullshit. It's really good for the most part, but it's just isending literally everything. You need to learn frame data for that fucking speedrun. And then the final boss can just stand away from being able to be hit, kind of like Dark Gaia in Terranigma for like double the time. Only 3's a good run as well, but this is why it would be a bit more of a night shift run if it ever got into a marathon. Granted, I could skip this by pressing start, but why would I? Just putting it into his face. If you look at you can see his eyes are now dangling out of his head because he stabbed him in the head eye. It's like the rest of them are just kind of like. So his other eyes just fell out, and then you can just see his like other hand just like sliced in two, just like it's like salami. He's a slightly good-looking bloke, isn't he, that old Takeshi Kanashiro? Looks good with long hair. Samanosuke! Yeah. An Onimusha marathon, mate. I would do it if the Dawn of Dreams speedrun wasn't complete wank. What happened? After the downfall of the Saito family, Princess Yuki went to stay with a family friend, the Baron in Sakai Province. His name, Sokyu Imai. I'm not a big fan of Dawn of Dreams Triangle, that's all. It's the most run game. It's the most well-known Onimusha as well, weirdly. Dawn of Dreams is the most known and most speedrun Onimusha game. I guess people should just like Soki for some reason. Okay, so who's playing something next? No. Who hasn't done a night shift?
I can do
Family Feud for a few hours.
Family Feud again, yeah. If people want to see it.
I couldn't join that thing.
Oh.
I haven't played this really. I just tested it with like 5 questions.
I love the Warriors games. Can't wait for Fire Emblem Warriors.
Still have Buttfig left.
We are not playing Buttfig. I refuse to have that at GSH. This is a. I want to say it's a 107. Could be a 108 if I'm bad. It's probably a 108.
Probably 109.
It was a 109. I will eat one of Happy's squids. No, that's harsh.
Why wouldn't you want Buttfig on?
Because it makes me cry on the inside.
Why?
It's Buttfig.
Pure German.
It's pure German.
Yeah, and it's a good speed game.
It's not a good speed game.
I also have international track and field on the Game Boy.
On the Game Boy.
Presented by Capcom.
Can play the 2-player 1 controller because it's pain in the ass to control alone.
107. Cheers, pal.
Rank. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's based on fluorites found and enemies defeated rather than actually like speed. So
A rank or S rank?
S rank is, oh god, S rank is I think 50,000 souls with 200 kills in under like 6 hours with 20 fluorides.
Easy.
Something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's an extra game in this which is so arse, I hate it. And I don't even have to do it because I didn't do well enough. You need to get an S rank to unlock only spirits. S rank will only unlock only spirits. The new costume for Samanosuke and other stuff, yeah. Lubu is nothing to Guan Yu. Nice. It's the first time it's ever rained in German Speeden Hausen.
Yeah, it rained yesterday night.
Yeah, but as in yesterday or today is the first time it's rained since we started doing German Speeden Hausen. I don't think it rained in the first year or last year. Did it?
We just had terrible weather last year.
We didn't. It was blistering blue.
So you're just gonna keep playing?
No. I was seeing if I got the thingy, but I didn't.
Will somebody hook up something?
Yep. Somebody hook up something. Or I mean, I could casual Dawn of Mana, but I don't think anyone wants to see that. I don't really want to play it either right now. It's a sweet game, but...
Oh, we have grandparents.
You have grandparents?
Oh, cute.
Boy, go ahead and play some Family Feud.
You know I'm gonna get angry at all the answers.
Of course you will, that's the point.
I can do some Kirby speedruns.
And we do need to do butt fig. It is tradition to do butt fig. It is tradition. As much as it hurts my soul. It's just about people wanting to, like, play with horses. How many night shifts are you playing? I'm not doing tonight's night shift, really. I might chill for a little bit, but I did yesterday, I did one of them was Shadow Hearts. I did... What was my other one I did? Breath of Fire 4 went into the night, obviously. Then I did Shadow Hearts. Then yesterday I did Terror. We need Genya. We do need Genya. Fucking Genya, dude. That's who we need. You wanna play some Family Feud? You always go to bed so early, you do. Because you wake up. I know you do.
But someone needs to get up early and...
So much action. Like I'm okay. Let's go. Let's get Family Feud underway or something.
Hook up the feud.
There's a few. You really want to hold this to tables? I actually saw one.
You can die here alone. Onimusha! Warlords!